Justine Bateman holds a unique position in pop culture, being both the sister of Alex P. Keaton and Michael Bluth. Not in the series Arrested Development, but in real life, her brother played Michael Bluth. She appeared on an episode of Arrested Development playing a call girl who they pondered if she could be Michael Bluth's sister. Anyhow, this interview from October 8th, 1987, 35 years ago this morning, was on the Today Show. Bryant Gumbel interviews Justine Bateman about being on Family Ties, playing Mallory, the goofy sister, and the evolving importance of the character on the series. We could have done without Nick, to be honest, but I was a fan of Family Ties, and when you think about it, Michael J. Fox and Jason Bateman are not dissimilar. So, I mean, kind of good casting putting Justine in Family Ties with Michael J. Fox. So this is a neat interview, and most significantly, Bryant hit on the fact that the producers of Family Ties had requested that Justine didn't go to college. At least in this interview, she went down the rosy path in her response, as you'll hear. And I see it's become a topic that's come up over and over again over the past 3.5 decades, but kind of screwed up. They told her not to go to college. Justine's gone on to keep on acting and producing and directing, and now is focused on writing books. So, creative person, and this is where we all got to know. Hey, Mallory! Yo, Mallory! Ugh. Could have done without Nick, like I said before.
We conclude our series this morning on television's rising comedic actors with Justine Bateman of Family Ties. Justine has made an appealing character out of Mallory Keaton, the born-a-shop sister of Michael J. Fox. Justine didn't plan on becoming an actress. In fact, she landed the role of Mallory almost by accident.
I remember sitting in there and, they said, so do you want to be an actress? And I said, I don't know, I've never thought about it. I just got up going to school. So I guess because of my ignorance of what was going on, I typified Mallory. So I got it.
Has Mallory turned out to be a bigger role than you thought it would be?
Sure, yeah, because Mallory was very undefined in the beginning. And they more so wrote for the character of Alex. They'd give me like a little subplot or something. And, if Mallory's in the right place, she just...
Because you were so ignorant of the ways of television and were very young, Mallory must have come very easy because she's kind of a ditzball, and that's where you were. That's certainly not where you are now. As the years have gone on, has it become increasingly difficult to be Mallory?
No, because she's much more substantial now. She's very maternal. She very much knows people. She'll think before she speaks, unless it's a, derogatory, towards herself.
So she's gotten more like Justine as opposed to Justine getting more like her.
I don't think I'd ever get close to my characters. That'd be scary. No, she's kind of come into her own. I mean, that's something you have to watch.
Let's talk about you a little bit. I see on occasion where you speak with envy, although I don't think it heartfelt envy, of people who've gone on to school or tried to go to school and pursue the career at the same time. You've forsaken one for the other.
Yeah.
Any second thoughts?
No, I mean, it's like there's a fork in the road, and one goes to the ski slopes and one goes to the beach. Neither road is bad at all, right? I assumed that I could go, that was my presumption, that I could go to school while doing the show.
You once told me that you saw yourself having 5 careers by the time the whole shooting match was done. Now, in retrospect, does that seem like a dumb statement, or does that seem like, yeah, that's okay?
It doesn't seem like a dumb statement. I just, I guess what I meant in saying that was, I don't want to say at 21, I'm only ever going to be an actor, because there's so much else to do. I'm doing a page in a magazine right now, so perhaps I'll get more work in magazines. I'd like to be able to do everything at the same time. You know, like still.
So you'll be producing something, you'll still be acting, you'll be doing some writing.
Yeah, driving myself insane.
Maybe taking care of a family.
Somebody else can do that.
Somebody else can do that. I mean, you've always liked yourself a lot and had enormous confidence in yourself. Where does that come from?
I think it has to do with my parents and the way they brought me up. I just believe that if I'm not getting something I want, it's because I'm subconsciously holding myself back for whatever reason. And once I figure out what that is and conquer that, then I can have it. There is no other way your life could go but the way you choose it to.
So in other words, if you really wanted something, you could have it.
Yeah.
It's obviously gone much better than you thought it would.
I mean, what an incredible job I've got. And I'm working with these incredibly talented people and very nice to boot. And I've got this character I know really well, so I go in, I do the character, and I, you know, clown around with everybody, and they pay me for it. You know, and
pay you well for it.
Yeah, and you have to look at that and say, you know, I fell into something. I lucked out.
8:42. Jane will visit with the wonderful Anne Murray in just a moment. First, here's a word from Lord Scott.
Thanks for watching Cleveland Live Music. It's awfully bright out here. I'd click on another one of my videos. Quit looking into the sun. Your mother told you not to do that. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel more, there's GoFundMe and Patreon information in the video descriptions. Ooh, ooh!